Hi everybody, I'm CrayTrey, and today I'm going to present to you my top 10 favorite songs in video games. Now this is one of the first ideas I had when coming up with this channel, because while I was making ideas and sketches, I was just playing video game music in the background. And, anything from themes to, songs, just to anything. And it brought me back to times when I was a kid playing with my friends and, up to college. So I thought what better way to commemorate that than presenting to you my top 10 favorite songs in video games list. Now, the rules are, there really are no rules. I'm gonna, pick 10 songs, both spoken word, both themes, and I'm gonna double dip in franchises, because we're just going crazy today. I'm not following the rules, buddy. So, without further ado, I present to you my top 10 favorite songs in video games.
Number 10!
This is one of those songs that may not seem so special on the surface, but for some reason it resonated with me. Maybe because I played this game during some of the best times in college, so maybe the memory of playing it is stuck into my subconsciousness. Saying that, you cannot deny the haunting beauty of this melody. The music fits the tone of the game perfectly. It's one of those songs that I could just have on and drift out in thought, so it fits perfectly for my number 10 spot.
Number 9! Here we go.
Donkey Kong 64 may not be the most appreciated Donkey Kong game, but I had loads of fun with it back in the day. The game was massive and I enjoyed playing with all the different characters. Arguably, the best and worst part, depending on who you talk to, is the stupid and goofy DK rap at the beginning of the game. It's corny, it's cheesy, but it does a great job of introducing the characters and some of their moves. It may be dumb, but hey, I bet you still remember all the words. Every great video game has a great theme. The Uncharted franchise is no exception. The epic music mixed with a tribal beat really tells you the story of what kind of game you're about to play. The song makes you feel like you're about to excavate an ancient tribal ruin in the deep, dark jungle. It masterfully invokes a sense of an adventure that is reminiscent of the pulp action adventure films which the series is based on. For that, it earns my number 8 spot.
Number 7!
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword had its fair share of problems. The story was too linear and way too repetitive, and some of the moments of the game just felt tedious as hell. Saying that though, no one can deny that the characters and the music were incredibly well done. Fi's gratitude really showcased how beautiful the music entwined with Link and Zelda's relationship, as well as the binding relationship Link had with Fi. I love the whole Skyward Sword soundtrack, but Fi's gratitude was the one song that really stood out to me. I'm sure most people my age can say this, but Donkey Kong Country was one of those games that really cemented my love of video games. There are so many videos out there that can explain the greatness of Donkey Kong Country way better than I ever could, so I'll just skip to what my favorite song is. I had a long debate between the opening theme, jungle japes, and aquatic ambience, but I settled on the opening theme. It starts off with a very soft melody that almost sounds like you're winding up a music box, and then it transitions into a very cool and mellow theme as Donkey Kong kicks Cranky Kong off a tree. It's an opening theme that I do not mind listening to over and over again.
Number 5!
Super Mario 64 has some of my favorite video game music. My personal favorite theme, though, was the theme to Dire Dire Docks. It was a true masterpiece that really encompassed the magic of being a kid discovering a truly 3D world for the first time. I remember looking in awe as I swam into the depths of the vast ocean with the soft, comfortable melody of Dire Dire Docks. Listening to it again, it still brings me back to that beautiful, beautiful time.
Number 4!
Number 4 on my list goes to the song Far Away, sung by Jose Gonzalez, featured in the game Red Dead Redemption. You're a con man turned bounty hunter John Marston, who's traveling to Mexico to take down some of his old gang buddies. After a long and tiring battle, you finally get to the Mexico border, where when you first get on your horseback, you are entreated to the song as you embark on your journey. This was one of those moments I was not expecting while playing the game. The song playing as you take your descent into Mexico truly makes you feel like you're in a Clint Eastwood film. It's one of the most memorable moments I've ever had while playing video games. Number 3 on the list goes to Django Reinhardt's rendition of La Mer from the opening of the original BioShock. As your plane crashes into the Pacific Ocean, you come upon a lighthouse where inside you are greeted by the haunting sound of an instrumental version of Beyond the Sea. The song fits perfectly with the story, setting, and atmosphere of BioShock. For me though, this song transcends the game. I would listen to this song constantly during my overnight shifts at work while I was working on ideas for this channel. And for that, this is a song I always turn to when I want to feel inspired.
Number 2.
This was a triumph.
This was the song that inspired the list. As you finally defeat GLaDOS, you are taken to the bowels of the Aperture Science Facility to discover that you may not have beaten her after all. Sung by GLaDOS herself, voiced by opera singer and voice actress Ellen McLean, this tune is a funny, catchy, and brilliant into the game Portal. I do love Portal 2's Once You Gone, but Still Alive takes the cake. Oh god, what have I done? Not many games can encompass the pure adventure and discovery like The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I know, I'm the millionth person to go on and on about The Legend of Zelda. It's become a cliche, I admit it. But I think there's a reason for that. I think what makes Zelda so special is that it has touched and inspired so many people that you just do constantly hear about it. Zelda is like the Beatles of video games. The Wind Waker is one of the best editions of the series, and the theme The Great Sea makes you feel like you are sailing on a grand adventure. The vast, cel-shaded ocean mixed with the triumphant orchestra gives you the feeling of discovery that all good Zelda games are supposed to make you feel. I get sucked in while listening to this theme. I could listen to it for days. It makes me crave getting back to sailing on the Great Sea once again. And that is why it is number 1 on the list of my favorite songs in video games. Thank you so much for watching all the way through my video. Sorry again for the lateness. I will try to post everything on Sunday from now on. Very special thanks to Smash Master Show and Brutal Moose for the help and support. Please like and subscribe, and in the comment section tell me what your favorite video game songs are. Again, shout out to Tim Krajewski, who's been really helping me out a lot with this channel. Follow his Twitch stream, the link is on the description below. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter is @CrayTrey1310, and on Facebook it's facebook.com/CrayTrey1310. Until next time, keep jamming, and we'll see ya.